Hey, you're watching Rock and Metal News. I'm Brian from Hail the Villains. Check it out.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with the Rock and Metal News CD review of the new Chevelle. The album is La Gargola and it is out now. The first song is Ouija Board. This opens up with a nice, heavy, crunchy riff. This just starts off so nicely. What a nice tone for the album. When I first heard this, it brought me back immediately to Tool's album Undertow. They just have this similar type of a sound to that, and that is a good thing, but it just reminded me of Undertow right away as soon as I heard the first crunchy notes. Amazing production, great lyrics on this one, and it's a classic Chevelle song structure, and you know right after this first track that this album is going to be good. Number 2 is An Island, another groovy, groove-ridden track, nice halftime feel, some fuzz effects added to the guitar that just generates this huge sound, another amazing track. Number 3 is Take Out the Gunman. Reminds me a bit of the back again with the Tool, sort of back in the Eulogy off of Anima. This track kind of reminds me of the song Eulogy a bit. Has some nice effects on the vocals, and the track moves in and out from quiet muted riffs to heavy sounding chords. Very dynamic sound. Another great song. This is the first single that they released from the album that was released a while ago, so I'm sure most of you guys have heard this one. The next one is Jawbreaker. The bass really holds down the groove in this track. The drums, they use this nice hi-hat feel to add some counter rhythms in it. This one would be a great song if they played it live. You could just see the crowd just really jump into this one. Number 5 is Hunter Eats Hunter. Dark and gloomy, heavy guitar feel. Has a real sort of Tool feel as well in it. I know that I'm relating this to some old Tool sounding type of stuff, but I'll tell you, take a listen to it and let me know what you guys think, because when I listen to Chevelle, I hear a lot of old Tool sounds in it. I guess my brain just connects with the old Tool when I hear these guys. And the guitar follows the lyrics really nicely in this track, and it has a great effect. So another good one for them. And number 6 is One Ocean. This one opens up with some dreamy, almost a U2 type guitar. It's held down nice again by the bass groove. This is more of the lighter track on the album, very dynamic song, and it's very vocal driven. This one adds definitely some diversity to the album. Number 7 is Choking Game. This one brings you back into the heaviness. The kick drum really lays down the groove. This one moves you all over the place. You can feel the rush, as the lyrics state. And number 8 is The Damned. The guitar and effect-laden bass weave in and out of each other in this one, creating a really nice feel to this track. You can really appreciate how well this track is mixed. The whole album is really recorded well and mixed well. This song would be very cool played live as well. And number 9 is Under the Knife. Great lyrics, added, with a quick groove and feel to this song. Just gives this track justice. At one point in the song, the bass takes over with a really low bass rattle, just to do any subsystem justice. So if you got a nice subsystem, crank up Under the Knife. And number 10 is called Twinge. Some distant sounding guitar held down by a nice tight rhythm section on this one. It just, the way the guitar sort of is in the background and the drums and the bass right up front really highlights the production again. This is another sort of dreamy track that closes the album. And as it floats you down, I'll tell you, this is an amazing experience, this new Chevelle album, La Gargola. It really finishes the album off nicely, Twinge. I was really happy to hear this album, really like Chevelle, like like the way they're going in their direction. This one here has got some, you can hear some anger in it. Just amazing production. Great guitar sound. So I'm going to give definitely a thumbs up to the new Chevelle. This could be probably one of my top 3 albums so far this year that's been released, but it's a great album. Check it out. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.